In October 2010, Dieffenbacher took the first continuous OSB line in China into operation for its customer, Baoyan. The OSB line was built in the immediate vicinity of the MDF line. Both lines are connected by a common woodyard. As a first step, the round wood is brought to the debarker. Following debarking, the logs are transported to the flaker. The knives of the flaker generate strands between 80 and 110 millimeters in length. The strands are stored in the horizontal bin. At the outfeed from the bin, the material flow rate is precisely controlled to ensure exact loading of the dryer. In the drum dryer, the strands are dried with hot gases. The gentle drying process means that the strands are only heated to 120 degrees Celsius, meaning that optimum material properties are retained. The Dieffenbacher drum dryer is characterized above all by its high operation reliability, low energy requirement, and low emissions. Following this, the dried material is separated from the airflow in the primary cyclone. In the multi-clones, the dust is removed from the airflow and thus extremely low emissions are achieved. Following this, the OSB chips are screened. This separates out small wood particles as well as foreign bodies. The relatively small screened out wood particles are processed further in the adjacent MDF line. The clean strands are put into temporary storage in two horizontal bins for the surface and core layers of the OSB panel. The strands are weighed for optimum gluing and are fed to the glue blenders. In the rotating glue blenders, components referred to as atomizers ensure that the glue is applied to the strands precisely with optimum glue consumption. Glue blenders from Dieffenbacher are characterized by their particular ease of maintenance. Conveyor belts now carry the material to the forming bins. The forming bins provide material to the spreading stations for both surface layers and the core layer of the OSB panel. The Dieffenbacher forming station is characterized by its exact spreading accuracy, even with long strands. The surface layers are spread in the lengthwise direction, and the core layer in the crosswise direction. This creates a high-quality strand mat with a uniform weight distribution and optimum orientation of strands. This exact spreading makes it possible to achieve panel properties that meet the most exacting requirements. Following this, the OSB mat is formed appropriately for the press, and the edges are trimmed off so they are suitable for production. The entire production is controlled from the control room, and all production steps are monitored electronically. The core of the line is the continuous press. The Dieffenbacher CPS press is characterized by its high flexibility in the face of changes in board thickness. The annual production volume of the 8-foot wide and 30-meter long continuous CPS press line operated by Baoyan is 220,000 square meters. The panels leave the press at a temperature of about 100 degrees Celsius. They initially pass through the edge trimming machine, and following that, the diagonal saw. The Dieffenbacher diagonal saw cuts the master boards or finished formats. The diagonal saw responds to changes in the speed of the press and adjusts its feed rate precisely in turn. The cut boards are moved to the star cooler, where they cool down to about 60 degrees Celsius. Following this, panels are transported to the stacking station and are now ready for dispatch. OSB panels play an important role in the construction industry thanks to their versatility. OSB panels can be used both as wall and roof panels in house building. For flooring, they're used as underlayment. Their striking look means they are also used for shelves and frameworks in furniture manufacture.